I'm going to get started. Welcome to Get There Asheville's 2009 City Council Candidate Forum. My name is Sandy Tarantino, and I'm your moderator this evening. We are here tonight to share questions from Asheville citizens on multimodal transportation. We're excited to have all of you here tonight, as well as people watching from home via the live stream at Mountain Express website, mountainx.com. And some housekeeping announcements. Audio and video recordings of this evening's proceedings will also be archived at our website, www.getthereasheville.com. This forum does not include a period for audience questions or closing statements, but candidates are encouraged to mingle with the forum attendees after the event. We have coffee and we have cookies from Green Sage and from Sugar Mamas. Now the format we've come up with is something indisputably different from what you've seen. We hope it provides an engaging way to learn about the candidates. This is a forum broken into 4 acts. Here to help me cover the ground rules is my...
Doing that all day. The candidates drew numbers before the forum starts to determine speaking order. To begin, candidates will be allotted 30 seconds to introduce themselves. Then we'll proceed to Act 1, which focuses on the vision. Each candidate will be granted 2 minutes to respond to the same question designed to allow candidates to expound upon their visions for multimodal transportation in Asheville.
We call Act 2 Command of Material. This round of questioning is designed to probe candidates' familiarity with issues pertaining to multimodal transportation. While the questions should serve as a springboard for discussion, the responses require some measure of local knowledge. For example, if the topic was Asheville esoteric history, a question might read, who is your favorite 19th century Asheville mayor and how do you propose to emulate him? This round will consist of 15 questions of equal difficulty divided into 3 categories: bikes, buses, and pedestrians. They will be presented Jeopardy style on the wall. For this round, candidates will proceed in reverse order. Each candidate should select a category and a question. Only that candidate will have the opportunity to respond. Responses should be limited to 45 seconds. No matter how strong or weak the audience considers a candidate's response to be, control of the board passes to the next candidate after 1 question. Once a question has been selected, it is out of play. For example, if the first 5 candidates play all 5 pedestrian questions, the 6th candidate cannot choose a pedestrian question. Candidates' responses will not be evaluated in the forum, but significant factual errors related to transit, for example, a claim that 7 interstate highways run through Asheville, will be corrected on our website.
Act 3 is the constituents' response. Each section consists of questions submitted through video and by text by Asheville's bike riders, bus riders, and pedestrians. Questions have been edited for clarity, brevity, fairness, and relevance. 5 questions will be presented on the video screen, and Sandy will reread them for clarity. Candidates will speak in the order established by the previous round, rotating first responder privileges. Candidates will be granted 30 seconds to respond. The 5 video questions will be addressed to all participating candidates. Then, each candidate will receive an individually tailored 6th question to which only he or she will respond.
There. Next is the commitment round, Act 4. This is a no-talking round. Each candidate will be given a card with the word yes on one side and the word no on its reverse. I will read a series of commitment statements related to multimodal transportation. Each candidate should immediately hoist the proper card to indicate whether he or she is willing to make the stated commitment. Oh, and candidates do have the option in that situation to abstain.
To encourage the collaboration essential to a successful council, each candidate will receive a tip of the hat card to waive an approval of another candidate's response.
See, they're already into it.
Yeah, there you go.
This is going to be the new way council.
Candidates may tip their hats as many times as they like, but are not required to ever tip their hats. Candidates will also receive a wag of the finger card to indicate displeasure with another candidate's response.
So listen, this is the important part.
A candidate who wags the finger will be allotted a 30-second rebuttal period immediately after the candidate concludes speaking. Candidates are not required to ever wag their fingers, but may wag the finger only once. If multiple candidates wag their fingers in response to the same prompt, this is silly.
This seems really good, like 11 o'clock at night.
All right. Each finger wag will be given the opportunity to rebut it in the order their fingers were wagged. Responsibility for monitoring the finger wags, audience behavior, and form of decorum rests with the moderator. I think we've already started to erode this. I will be the timekeeper this evening.
Thank you, Mike. I hope that was clear. While our focus this evening is the city council race, we've invited the mayoral candidates to join us, and we are giving them 1 minute each to introduce themselves and their transportation platform. If you're ready, Ms. Bellamy, you have the floor.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My transportation platform will be as I have continued to support a multimodal system, whether locally or when I have the opportunity on a statewide level. I've been supportive of our bike lanes as well as our transit system and our greenway system, and it's going to continue. I need your support to make that happen. I would love to have your vote on November the 3rd. And if you like, if you go to early voting, you can push the button for Bellamy. I'm actually at the top this time, so I'd appreciate your support. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. The mayor will rejoin the panel of candidates at the end of our forum for the forecast. Oh, you're not going to. All right. Well, we'll start with our 30-second introductions. And the first person we have.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I just asked if you came.
Snuck in a few minutes ago.
All right, come on in. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cross.
Can we have a point of clarification?
Yes.
Is it what? Introduction, then vision?
Yes. We're going to do a quick 30-second introduction, and we're going to do
And the vision's 2
Vision's
minutes.
2.
Yes. Yep.
One after another. Right there.
Yeah.
Well, hi there, my name is Robert Edwards. I'm not a politician. This is not exactly my comfort zone. When it comes to my transportation platform, it's not really all that specific. I'm not in the position of making promises. That's not what I want to do. I'm not here to say what you want to hear, unfortunately. So I'm still in the learning process. I'm still figuring a lot of things out. So it's kind of interesting. I would love to have some feedback, and this is going to be kind of a learning experience for me. And like I said, I'm still learning a lot. So I appreciate your understanding with that.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. Now we're going to start our 30-second introductions. You may come to the mic, or you may say where you are, but we've got your mic with you.
Good evening, my name is J. Neil Jackson. I've been here in Asheville for the past 11 years. For the past 4 years, I've actually actively been involved in the transit system, being a member of the Transit Commission for the city of Asheville. I arrived here in '98. I went to school at UNCA and got my master's from Western North Carolina, and I'm a business owner here in downtown. I actually live downtown, and I walk to work just about every day.
Okay, my name is Cecil Bothwell. I'm a 28-year resident of Buncombe County, 8 years here in the city. My other car is usually a canoe, but I do use my bike. When I used to work downtown, I rode my bike daily down to my office downtown. As managing editor of the Mountain Express, I created a series that we called The Big Ride to introduce people to the transit system here. And our writers rode all of the routes. I did some of them myself to report on those routes and how they worked for people. So
Okay, my name's Esther Manheimer. I'm running for city council. I'm a lawyer. I'm a mother of 3 children. I am a wife of a public school teacher. I'm excited tonight to hear all the interesting questions we're going to get and to experience this interesting format. I think it will be lively and exciting. My time is running out. We'll be able to talk to you all about our transit positions as the night carries on.
My name is Gordon Smith. I graduated from Warren Wilson College back in '93. I served overseas for a couple of years with the Brethren Volunteer Service doing community reconciliation with Protestant and Catholic